Thank you so much for joining us for the 2020 Community Baby Shower for Mecosta and Osceola County. The goal of the baby shower is to ensure that all families have what they need in order to thrive. This baby shower is for all parents, mamas included, that have babies prenatal to the age of 12 months. During the Let's Talk series, we are going to be talking about 3 different things: resources that you may need while you're raising your child. The second one is supports you might need, and we all need supports, and also the opportunity to network with other families just like you. I hope you will join us for the Let's Talk series, where we will be posting videos on Mondays and Thursdays of every week through the month of November. We hope that you feel special, because you are. Let's talk.
Well, good morning, Tina. Thank you for joining us for our series of Let's Talk for the 2020 Virtual Community Baby Shower for Mecosta and Osceola. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so Tina, could you introduce yourself and let us know a little bit about what you do here in Mecosta County for moms who have chosen to breastfeed?
Yes, my name is Tina McDonald, and I am the breastfeeding peer counselor for District Health Department number 10 in the WIC division.
And tell us a little bit about the peer counselor. What do you do in that role?
Well, when a woman comes to the WIC office and she's pregnant and interested in breastfeeding, at some point I will have an appointment with her, talk about breastfeeding, what her breastfeeding goals are, and then we meet again maybe in the end of her pregnancy, and we do a breastfeeding education. And everything that comes from the WIC office and education is evidence-based research. So not only do I bring in my own personal experiences, but also what is evidence-based research. So we do a breastfeeding education on how to make sure that they're making enough milk, and providing pumping and latching, and just really great breastfeeding education.
Nice. And so what I hear you say is you really meet with the moms before they even deliver to not only start that relationship between you and the mama, but also to start giving information that they might really want to have or really need to have once that baby's due.
Yeah.
Nice.
And addressing any questions or fears or myths that she might have. And, just helping her get off to a great success start. And many times I've been told by the women that I counsel with that I feel so excited about breastfeeding now. So it's really great information that I wish early on, when I was a breastfeeding mom, I didn't have the support. And so many times I've said to myself, boy, I wish I had somebody like me back then. Because there's so many things that I have learned, even just through the moms, that it's just really great information. Just when you think you know everything, there's going to be something that you can learn from. And I've even learned from myself, actually, counseling and educating. There's such a great wealth of information out there.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. So tell me, how do moms qualify to be able to see you? I know that with the baby shower RSVP, we have about 70% of the moms saying they want to try to breastfeed. And so how would they connect with you?
Well, they don't necessarily have to be WIC participants. And
the
other shadow jobs that I do is I get to go into the birthing hospital, the birthing center at Spectrum. And so there's a lot of moms that don't qualify for WIC or interested in going into that direction, but I still make a connection with non-WIC moms. So they can either go to the WIC office and become a WIC participant, and then that's available to them free of charge. But I'm also free to anybody who reaches out to me who needs breastfeeding support, answer breastfeeding questions. I've gotten referrals from the OB doctors from Mecosta Hospital and said, hey, I've got this mom, would you talk to her? So they do not have to be WIC participants in order to receive free services and breastfeeding support from me.
But we do know that WIC is a huge benefit for our moms and our parents in the community. So thank you for connecting moms to WIC if they aren't already receiving those services. I do also remember that there is a breastfeeding coalition in Mecosta County. And I know it looks a little different right now that we're going through COVID and we really can't meet in person, but there is a Facebook site. Would you like to just talk about what we not only current do right now on that website, but also look forward to in the future? Maybe just a couple things about that.
Yes, I am on the chair for the Mecosta Osceola Breastfeeding Coalition, and there's a group of us that collaborate together for really helping to bring breastfeeding awareness and support, and wonderful, rich collaboration there. And we also have a Facebook page, so you can search for Breastfeeding Coalition Mecosta Osceola.
Mhm.
And we would really like to just build that up more. Go to the page, like it, interact, see what's going on in our community, in the breastfeeding world. There's such a bigger world there. So really go to
Mhm.
that page, and we are posting in there often of different things that are happening within the coalition, the reaching out to businesses and moms, and really just helping the breastfeeding community through that Facebook page. And that's where our world is going these days. So we're right there waiting for you to tap on our door.
Yeah, absolutely. I do know that we're working really in partnership with businesses, trying to make sure that those mamas that need to return to work have an adequate location to pump while they're at work, and also with the community to make sure that moms feel welcomed when they're out at the library or they're out with friends at the restaurant, and they feel as though they can breastfeed right there in the public. We know that breastfeeding can be done anywhere, anytime, right? And
Yes,
you are helping us get to that goal. So I want to thank you.
thank you.
Is there anything else you would like to share with anyone who's watching this video?
Well, you touched some really great points. Anytime, anywhere. There was a law that was passed back in 2014 where women have the right to do that. And many women these days are going back to work, and they get to continue breastfeeding. And we really bring awareness to the employers and the industries and all of the, even as Wendy's restaurant, no matter where you
Yes,
work, you can go back to work. And, many families do need two incomes in their family. So these moms are able to go back to work and still continue to breastfeed. And, a law was passed in January 2015 where a woman can obtain a pump that her health insurance pays for. And that
yes,
is just remarkable, because now we're giving moms the tools to be successful in her breastfeeding journey, and they can beyond 1 year or the 6 weeks. Many moms were breastfeeding for 6 weeks going back to work, and now they're able to offer that breast milk to their babies beyond that 6 weeks, go back to
yes.
work, and they have the tools and the support, and they have those things in place now, and the employers are learning, what, we can provide a space for her to do that. And it's just amazing where the world is going for our breastfeeding moms to be able to go back into the workforce.
Absolutely. And on that note, I just again thank you for everything you've done. I know that this is your job, but it also is your passion. And anybody, I
Yes.
always tell the moms, anybody who reaches out to you is going to get high quality support and resources. And not only that, but just that. I want to say that peer support that is really going to do everything you can to make sure that that mama's successful.
That's
So
right.
thank you for that. And I want to thank you for your time. I know that we're going to put your contact information in the bottom as we close out. So I encourage anybody that would like to reach out to Tina to go ahead and do so. And there is no such thing as a dumb question or a stupid question. She can answer every question, and she can help you remove any barrier you might come across. Thank you again, Tina. I
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
you coming on and being a part of the Let's Talk series for the baby shower.
Awesome. Thank you very much for having me. It's my pleasure.